beginning.
Exactly. A new beginning. Lovely way of thinking about it. Okay.
Carter.
Yes, we have got a. Okay, so before we start, so welcome everybody to the closing of the online Summerhill Festival of Childhood and IDEC 2021. I think I can speak for everybody to say it's been an amazing event, and it's been an amazing event to all of the people who have helped in actually make it a reality, all of the volunteers who have worked over the past year to actually make it a reality. And all of the participants, all of the speakers, all of the workshops has made this event, well, obviously I want to hear from all of the audience as well, but for me personally, it's been a phenomenal event, a wonderful, wonderful success. So first of all, I think, because we're sitting here with I'm actually going to show you all this. We're sitting here with a spirit that's come in a little kind of medical bottle. So I'm like, but supposedly it's Hungarian. So I'm just going to go with it. But so I hope you'll have some sort of a cup of something or a glass of something, because I think to start off the session with a toast and a huge collective sharing of love to everybody here and to all of the people who have been involved with this amazing event. So, cheers to everybody. Well done, everybody. Amazing. Cheers. An amazing event. Cheers. We'll do a clink here because we can, Kata, because we can. Well Mado, I know that we're clinking with you as well. Don't worry, we're clinking with you as well. Yeah, but it really has been an amazing event. Good. Right. Now I think I am pinned, but I am going to remove the pin because I like the idea that we can all sort of see each other. Now, what I would like to do, if people are okay with this, for people to just put up your hand or something and just say what you think, what the event was for you. First of all, as Mara put it, as the closing, or is it a new beginning? We'll talk about the new beginning in a few minutes. Let's start with the closing and the ending of this amazing event, and then we'll move on to the new beginning for the second half of the session. So is there anybody who wants to add anything? I mean, Kata, I've got you here first, so I'm going to ask you. You know, in an interviewing fashion, basically, you didn't realize it was going to happen, but basically, what I've been doing is I've now been doing a lot of interviewing of people. So that's just what I have to do. How was the event for you, Kata?
Amazing. I loved every minute, except the ones I didn't love that much. But as Charles told me very nicely, 1 week later, I will love them all.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And thank you all for coming. It was really a great pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, like it.
That's it.
Good. Okay, Jerry.
Well, it's always amazing to see yet another IDEC from our non-organization. How many years after we started? 1993. And so it was fantastic to see everybody again and to fight with everyone again. I mean, to interact with everybody. No, there were some fantastic sessions, very, very interesting, stimulating. I'm going to write up a couple of them for the newsletter. If people want to send me anything else on it or a report, or Henry, if you have got something, send it to me and I will put it in the newsletter coming out this coming Saturday. And I'm going to report on it, and I've got a couple of things to write up.
Amazing.
So it was a really pleasure to see everybody again. I
Yeah.
gotta leave in 15 minutes, so I'm not gonna be able to, anybody who has anything else specific for me, just email me.
No problem, no problem. Jerry, thank you very much. Whether we'll get something to you by Saturday, I think the first thing is that the team, from my perspective, the team is going to be having a bit of time off, because I think especially Mara and Kata, who have been the main, well, I won't say Mara and Kata, because actually Marco, Giles, there's been many people actually who have been sort of the steering people, but
We do one every week, so it's not that time. I'm gonna put,
amazing. Yeah, but we'll get something to you, Jerry. It'd be lovely to put something out. And anybody else who wants to write anything about the event, your own experiences, that we could collate almost some stuff together from different people's perspectives would also be really lovely. Because it's nice it all coming from our perspective, but at the same time, it's really nice to get external people writing what it was for you and to send stuff in to the festival, or even just sharing it and promoting stuff yourselves would be amazing. Gabrielle.
So thank you very much. This was really amazing. And because this was the Festival of Childhood, I wanted to share two of child encounters, well, child involved situations. The first one was when I was listening to Peter Gray. My son here came over and I translated him when Peter talked about the risky play and the value it has for psychological development, like that kids like learn to manage stress or fear and this kind of things. And I translated it to him in Spanish, and his immediate reaction was like, "Oh, he really knows." And this was so sweet. Because my son, obviously, he likes, he's likes climbing very high and going along rocks, which are really like, look very dangerous. And it was so sweet that he directly said, "Well, he really knows." That was really cool. And a second situation was just today with the Nepalese with the kids from Nepal, which did the show, the dancing show, and our kids here in Spain were watching them. And this was such a beautiful moment also when they were like waving at each other, like Nepalese kids and kids here over in Spain. So this was also a very beautiful child encounter in this Festival of Childhood. Thank you very much.
Amazing, amazing. Yeah, really nice. Yeah, I'll come back. There's something I wanted to say specifically about the Festival of Childhood as well. But thank you very much for that, Gabriel. Really lovely. Yakov, do you want to add something?
Yeah, first of all, it was amazing. It was very, very interesting. And as I say in the last session that I think that we can feel a big move, a big wave that changed the education today from side to side. And from my opinion, let's take a pictures and make a picture of the traditional school. They will disappear in 10 years. And I think that the movement of democratic education, it was very important of moving these old traditional schools. I was involved in some of the talking, and it was very interesting. As always, I miss a lot. The places that to me, it was very interesting. All was very interesting, but I think the situation in Indonesia was fascinating. It was 2 sessions on Indonesia, and you can feel that something big is happened there, and it's very, very exciting. Gabriel, I want to say that I think that the work that you are doing in UNESCO, it's wonderful, but I check, and my session that I have in next month, it's not of UNESCO. Some people of UNESCO will be in this session, but it's not UNESCO session. But what I found that my college, this college that I work, will host events of UNESCO in 2022. So we will be in touch and see what will happen. But I think that your work is unbelievable, and a lot of other sessions. I think, Derry, what you are doing in that you collect all the things that happen in the world. It's so important, and you reach me and the other people so strongly about new things that happen all over the world. And that's something very important to understand, because if we are in a big wave of change, the democratic education is only part of this wave. And it's important that we will see the other part of the wave. And if we will see the wave good, we can surf and make fun on this wave. So, and the last thing that I want to say is I think we need the mix between the physical meeting and the virtual meeting, because, for example, I'm today morning until now it's 11 and a half in Israel, but from the morning, from 8 o'clock, I'm working. So I make a big workshop in the college, and then I go to a big event in Jerusalem. So it's complicated to be in the tradition, in what you are doing in the day by day, and also be in the conference. So I am waiting so much to the physical conference to argue, and it's very important. So thank you.
I have to go, everybody. Bye-bye. And anything you want to send to me, just email.
Amazing, Jerry.
Bye.
Amazing, Jerry. Lovely to see you. Thank you very much. And Yaakov, thank you very much for that as well. We'll move on to Ses.
Hello, everybody. I just wanted to say a big thank you to everybody for this wonderful event, particularly to Henry, to Maro, to Kata, to Giles, and all the people on the team. And we didn't get a chance to, the Karambina kids made a little film about this, and I hope that Maro is able to play it now, just as a thank you.
Marco will play it.
Marco, yeah, as a thank you from all of us in Australia and in IDEC.
So let's go to Nicholas and Jasmine, lovely friends of ours there. Come on.
Hi. For us, we really want to share that this event really has been so amazing, just to really see how many people from around the world are coming together with a common vision, and to really have a chance to speak with so many people, for all of these internet connections to even happen in the first place with so many people, it's really something so incredible.
And I would like to add that what Yaakov, you were saying, like how they have, like they completed this and they have energy to think, for next year. On some other levels, I feel more relaxed actually after this week, because I felt like lots of kind of that I was carrying, or we were carrying a lot of this whole new paradigm educational system on our shoulders. Of course, it was Summerhill, but it still felt within my own space, And now going through this week, it's like I went through a tunnel, like I swam now to some kind of other side. That it's like, wow, we are not so alone, so that this weight, we are helping each other carry this weight. And also meeting so many interesting people, especially like now the last couple of hours, we met Thomas, who we already met before on some of the other, but we really spent time talking today. And it feels also like a new friendships are forming and new possibilities are, like birthing. This is why what we already spoke, like it's like we are closing something, but it's like a new beginning. Like we all collectively went through a butterfly transformation. That's all.
Amazing. Thank you, guys. Really amazing. Yeah, Kata, did you want to say what you were just saying?
Yeah, I just said to Henry that the same thing, what I enjoy the most from the whole event, that watching these relationships and new friendships flourishing and starting to grow. It's just the new connections happening. Amazing, amazing. I love it.
Derry.
I have found a video. Do we watch it now or?
Yeah, let's watch it now. Derry and Mauro, you can wait. So let's put it on now, and then we'll come back and do Derry and Mauro as well, and anybody else as well. So, do you need what?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, I think we're good. I think you should be able to share it now.
Yeah. Can everyone see it?
Yeah.
Carabiner was set up in 1969 and was inspired by Summerhill School.
We have Summerhill Day once a term
to remember and celebrate our origins. On Summerhill Days, there are different activities offered in each classroom. This time we had beading, coding, Spanish games, and a personal interest project session. My friend and I organised a drama session. We had about 9 or 10 kids in the class, and we played games like freeze and scream and bang.
We also had our craft room open all day so we could work on our own art projects. Some groups learned French knitting and made clothes and brushes.
There are many more activities, not just in the classrooms. We had some in the library and the staff room, and some of us chose to play outside games with their friends.
One group went bushwalking in some local bush and played in the creek.
At Summerhill Day this term,
we made 100 muffins. This was to celebrate Summerhill's 100th birthday.
Yeah.
I love you. Oh my God. Beautiful thing. Oh, I'm done here. I love it.
Happy 100th birthday, Summerhill. I hope it's a great one. The muffins were great.
Oh. Wow, this is amazing. Oh my God.
Okay, that was just the best thing ever. I don't know how to express as much more love for that. That was just so amazing. Oh, so much love to them. So much love. Oh my God.
Cecilia, thank you so very much. This was very touching. It was fantastic. Can we share, Cecilia?
Yeah. Okay, I need to get it on the black bit so you can see it.
Yes. I think Wendy's been able to join us. So, Wendy, do you want to say something?
Oh, Wendy!
Hi,
Wendy!
sending you a big hug. Yeah, I've been popping in and out, and it's been a fantastic festival. Congratulations to all of you, and the little video that we made comes to you with so much love from all of us, and all of the kids had such a ball making it, and yeah, it just comes to you with all our love. Thank you so much for hosting this festival. It's just been absolutely inspiring, and every speaker that I've seen has been wonderful, and I totally agree with those who said that it's the connections between the people that are so precious and matter so much, and inspire us to keep going and to do what we're all doing in our different parts of the world. And I'm personally just so amazed and delighted that it is possible to feel that strength of connection, even though we are still, in fact, all over the world. As Yakov said, nothing beats getting together and having those discussions and meeting together. But this is just such a wonderful thing for you to do, and thank you so much. And yes, lots of love.
Wendy, thank you so much. Amazing.
Make it cry.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, Wendy, bless you. It's so lovely to see you, Wendy, as well. It's so lovely to see you. It's been a while since I was in Australia. It's so lovely to see you.
Yeah. Yes. Big
And
hug.
I think
Big
I
hug.
think all of those things that you said, I mean, that's exactly what I think we're all feeling about this event. It's just been phenomenal, and anyway, I want to talk about that a little bit later on, to talk about the leading on to 2002. But Wendy, thank you so much. Thank you. It was beautiful, and it was lovely to see you when I came to visit you, and it's so lovely to see you now. And thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Such a pleasure.
Amazing. Amazing. Oh. Oh, amazing. Oh, okay. Yeah, Malo. Well, Derry had his hand up as well. But Malo, you go now whilst you're emotional, Malo. Whilst you're emotional, I think now's a good time.
Okay, you know me, I'm a crybaby.
And we love you for that.
Listen, when I had this session with Riverside School, I think I was crying all the time. They were so amazing, the kids. I just wanted to say that I had a great time. Of course, I got very, very tired, but it was a great experience for me. I have to stop. I was thinking yesterday that I have to stop doing that. I've been involved in organizing IDEC 18 and then IDEC 21 and then the online festival, then the offline festival. I don't know, maybe I should change the pattern. So when we decided to postpone the festival, the in-person one for 2022, we were a bit skeptical about the online one, especially Henry. He was we were just thinking about it. Should we do it? It would not replace the in-person one, but is it something that is worth working for and trying for? And then in the ambassadors meetings, where there are people from all over the world, we realized that the online festival is a great opportunity for people who, for financial or whatever other reason, would not be able to come to the offline. So we decided to add this to our working plan and offer this opportunity for everyone to come in. And really, the participation was much more than we expected. I have the numbers. I'm a number lover here. I can tell you that there are 1,642 people registered.
Wow.
1,697, I'm sorry, because it doesn't count right. We have 1,697 registrations to the festival.
Where
From
were they
this,
all?
I can give you the financial numbers too. From these tickets, 1,588 were free tickets. Kata made the best point for this. She said, so almost 10% of the participants paid for all the 100%, which is a very big deal. It's a very big deal. We have made, can I go to the finances or you don't want me to? Am I boring you?
No!
No? Okay. No.
You've got the stand now, Malo. You've got the stand now.
Use it well.
Yeah, you're never boring. You're never boring.
Thank you.
You're beautiful.
Thank you. So we have, from donations, we have 3,642.08 pounds. And from the crowd, this is gross, this is net, 300,600. And from the crowdfunding, we have 1,339 pounds, which not even 50% is ours, but it doesn't matter. So our budget originally was about 2,850 pounds. Of course, I'm a greedy person. I added more films in the way. We had to pay about 700 more about the webpage and the IT stuff. Anyway, it looks like we've covered all our costs and we probably have, I'm not sure exactly how much, but I think 400 to 600 pounds more than what we need, which we will be offering in free tickets for the offline event. This is the decision of the team. So I just wanted to say that except from my farsightedness degrees, which has definitely increased these last 2 days, I am extremely proud. I am extremely grateful. And I am very happy, and I am personally energized up to here to go for the offline one. And now I will feel like I kind of know a little bit about you, and it's going to be even more difficult for me to wait until August. This is what I wanted to share. Thank you.
Amazing, Marlo, amazing. We love you, Marlo. We love you. And we want you here with us. I think me and Kata want you here on the sofa, really, in an idea. But this is why, Marlo, I think part of the reason why the in-person is so important after this event is probably just because we want to hug each other. And I think that's the first and most important reason. Yeah, I definitely feel that that's the case. Derry, you had your hand up. Did you want to say something, Derry?
Yeah, I won't say anything, or else I'll just mention that you've got 2 hours left to buy my ebook at half price. Wonderful review from Yakov, and $1 profit goes straight back to the festival. But I won't mention it because everyone's sick to death of hearing me talk about the bloody thing.
Oh yeah, is that me who's got control of that? I think that's. But also, I noticed that there's there's something here. So Sheila, in the thing, such a lovely video. Thank you to everyone. For me, it was a blast from the past and so interesting to find out about what all of you are doing all over the world. Hope to meet some of you next summer. I live up the road from Summerhill, so not far to go. Sheila's on Westwood Ho as well. Yay! Yeah, she's a fellow Westwood Hoian. So that's amazing, Sheila. Thank you very much for that. Richard, I see you have your hand up, Richard.
Yeah, thanks, Henry. I didn't want to leave the work of promoting Derry's book all to himself. I've read it, and for somebody who has worked for years in the state school system, public school system, it gives you some wonderful ideas about how to be more democratic with kids right within a state school. I found the chapter 6 particularly practical for figuring out how to do that. Another thing I wanted to address is the idea that we would like to see more youth involved with gatherings like this. And we've looked at that problem from the aspect of other groups that we would like to have more involved as well. And the advice that seems to be resonating the best is don't expect them to come to you, you go to them. And there's a really impressive group of youth that are organizing the youth organized Aero X for November 6th, which would be a great way to help maintain some of the momentum from this event. I've put in chat a link to what will be the Aero X website for more detail. And if you could spread word about that, it's both for youth and adults who support youth to get the numbers out there and give the youth that are organizing that the feeling that people are listening and that they care. That would be really great for them, and they really deserve it. They're great young people. And I can't not just finish by saying that I know the kind of work that goes into organizing events like this, and I'm really impressed and appreciative of what people have done here. Thank you for that.
Amazing, Richard. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much. We've got Marco. We'll do Marco first, and then we'll come to Kata after. So, Marco.
All right. What was it? Oh yeah, I was supposed to say about the continuing the not stopping here part. So I was wondering if I can somehow alter the open space platform so that we can create a weekly session, open space session. So anybody can just book their own workshop or presentation they want to do during this year, upcoming year. And it could be a nice kind of leading to the actual event. And then you can just share those weekly events with anybody who's interested to have a kind of quick access to actual events.
Yeah, absolutely amazing, Marco. I'm sure that's come up in a few other conversations, but the Frenay and Summerhill session that happened yesterday evening, there was quite a lot of talk about prep for next year. But that's another thing I do want to talk about in a few minutes. I want to take a few more hands because we're getting a bit close on time as well. So we've got Gabrielle. Did you want to? Well, no, actually, Kata, let's have you. I think it's your turn now. You wanted to have your. You can't raise your hands. You got to do it. Here we go. Okay, good. So Kata.
I just jump you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I just really wanted to thank some people while I can, and while we are not drinking all this lovely spirit here with Henry. So I really wanted to thank Bev, Cecilia, Katarina, and Gabrielle for saving us and jumping in and hosting many sessions instead of us, because we just couldn't split anymore. And they came to save us, and I really love to thank you. I would love to thank Marco to setting up this wonderful organizer, because it made our life so much easier, and of course so much harder in a way, one of the time zones. And I really would love to thank Jazz, who is my special hero and my emotional supporter. I hope, Jazz, you're here somewhere. Thank you so much.
I'm still here.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank
you. We love you so much.
Yeah.
And my partner in crime, my mate, my, I don't know, best friend for the last 1 year, Maro, thank you so much for all the mess up you made and for all the lovely thing you made and all the fun we had. Thank you so much. And thank you so much, Henry, for the idea. I will kill you tomorrow.
Yeah, the trouble with coming up with a good idea and then, that's it. Absolutely. Oh, bless. Amazing. Yeah. Giles, I'll add to that just quickly, Giles, because Giles, I'll just tell you, Giles drove from pretty much the other side of England all the way to Summerhill School to help us with the tech side of things. Summerhill has just started a brand new term, and all of the kids and all the staff here have been running around like headless chickens, busy within the school community. So to have Giles actually come here, drive all the way down here. Huh?
As a laid-back bear.
As a laid-back bear, yeah. Driving all the way here to help us with the technical side was just absolutely amazing. And
I'm very grateful to be one of the very few people that attended the online festival in person, Henry. So you're very welcome.
Yeah. Yes, Charles.
I was just early for next year, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Well, we can all do it together. Amazing, absolutely amazing. Thank you very much, Charles.
I'm sorry, I'm going to sleep. So good night, and I send my love and hug to everyone. Good night.
Lots of love, Jakob. Lots of love. Thank you so much. Lovely to have you here, and thank you for helping and being involved. Gabrielle, do you want to? You have your hand up?
Yeah, just quickly to mention, connected to what Marcus said, and you also said about the meeting we had with Frené, to go on and as I announced, I'll try to get a working and communication space as a working platform, maybe for the community to go in, go on, stay connected, and coordinate our efforts. So I just wanted to announce that. I hope the IDEC community will approve it, and we can use this IT platform, combine it with other like meetings and stuff. So I hope this goes through. And I don't know if it could be also sent out on the emails of the people who registered here on the festival. So just to announce that hopefully this will happen in the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Gabriel. Yeah, it was a very exciting thing. It's really helpful to have that. Really lovely.
It will be
And I think
compulsory. Hugging be compulsory, of course it will be.
Henry, will hugging be compulsory at the summit? Of course. Ridiculous question. Come on, Henning. Come on, Henning. Ridiculous question. I think it's part of the thing. Basically, there's going to be an entrance, and you know, you'll hand in your ticket.
You shall not pass.
Yeah.
If you are not hugging.
You shall not pass without hugging. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's definitely going to free hug sign. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think that's basically the compulsory part of the festival, really. I think when thinking back now to the beginning of this year, when we were having actually quite a sad meeting, when we were trying from the Summerhill's perspective and from all of the people who had put so much time into organizing the in-person event, which was supposed to be in August 2021, making that decision to actually postpone it was a very, very difficult decision, because we didn't know whether we would have been able to do it or not. And I think that's, as was earlier mentioned, that was the thing that I was struggling with a little bit, with the idea of doing not doing an online event, but actually just the postponing of it anyway. But it has been such a wonderful event. I think
you were crying.
There's a few things. Yes, there was a lot of emotions. We were crying. That's right. Yeah. I think there's a few things. I think first of all, to a certain extent, from Summerhill's perspective, having so many people, and I'm going to emphasize the diversity of people, but actually the diversity of different practices, different people doing very different things from all over the world, who sort of came together from the, you know, yes, inspired by Summerhill, 100 years, A.S. Neil's work and bits and pieces like that. But I think because the focus of the festival was the celebration of childhood, I think that to me has been something that's been very, very special about this event. And I've really liked that. So coming back to the connections, those wonderful, wonderful connections we've been having from all over the world within this event, one of the best parts about it for me was the diversity, and that you would go to one talk and they'd be talking completely different, whether it was practice, whether it was play, whether it was all sorts of, you know, infants, the one today, Matthew's one about babies, the prenatal, you know, there's all these sort of different things, all these different people coming together to be celebrating childhood. And I think that was something that to me was very, very special about this, and that I liked so much about the leading into 2022. There's been a lot of lovely talks. I think a lot of our mentality with Kata and Maro and other members of the team, when we were thinking about the online festival, every meeting that we had with people who are going to be delivering at this event, the mentality was bring something to this event, but this is going to be a step, the first step towards the main event, which is going to be 2022. And I don't think there was a single person that we spoke to who was saying, okay, we'll be involved with the main event, but we won't be involved with 2022. Every single person who's been involved with this event so far have all said that they're going to come back in 2022, and they're going to be bringing something much more unique and special specifically to that event. And I think that to me is what is making me feel extremely excited about what's going to happen in 2022. There was also, as Gabrielle just said, there was well, I'm not going to say there was one talk, because I'm sure there was many wonderful connections and many wonderful things that people had been experiencing through this whole event. But one of those conversations is, so what is going to come out of 2022? We've got this amazing opportunity now. We have a hugely diverse people. We have a hugely diverse practices. We've got people coming at this from all different angles. We've been introduced to new people and all sorts of new things from all over the world that are all coming for a few simple and similar fundamental sort of angles, and that is to do with childhood, to do with children's rights, to do with the freedom, to do with democracy, to do with equality, to do with all of these wonderful words that interlink to what is most important to the period of time of childhood. And that to me is the most exciting thing. I think that is the fact that we've now got all of this, and we're now leading into 2022. We want to be having these conversations, and this is why thank you so much to Gabrielle about the idea of connecting with the IDEC to see whether we can have a way of digitally connecting with that. Marco said that he would then organize the open space sessions that we've just, the open space timetable that we've done, so that throughout this year, people can still be offering sessions. We can actually still be offering things, whether they're talks, whether they're ways of getting people together to sort of say, okay, so what impact do we want to be launching from 2022? Because the most important thing really, obviously the most important thing in 2022 is hugging, as we all know. I know that changing the world, I know that's important, obviously, but hugging comes first. Sorry, the giving of love and hugging has to come first. But changing the world, I think, is a good quality second place, I think.
Yeah.
I think we can safely say that changing the world is a good quality second place. But I think that, when I originally thought about the idea of the Festival of Childhood, the thinking is of what can we have for that second, what's going to be, the springboard, what's going to happen after the Summerhill Festival of Childhood, that is celebrating 100 years, which is something we all are holding on to, of the importance of that. And we're all making it so much more special because of all of the amazing work happening around the world. What's going to come from 2022? And I'm excited about that question. I don't know the answer, but I'm excited about that question. And I invite everybody who's here, who's been a part of this amazing event, to get together and start to be thinking about it. And let's make 2022 the amazing event that it deserves to be, and move on from there, basically. So on that note, lots of love, really, and excitement. I think that's what I feel personally. I just feel so excited about this wonderful event that's just come about, and what's going to happen. And yeah. So whether that's an open question, obviously I'm very aware of time. We're coming.
I really want to see what Mike put there.
No, don't forget to send much love to Zoe. Of course, without her, you wouldn't be here, Henry. Yeah, absolutely.
None of us would be here, actually.
Yes, I will. She wasn't able to come to this one because it was quite late for her, but she has been amazed by the whole event. She's loved the whole thing. She hasn't had the energy to attend things as much as she wanted to, but she absolutely loved the event. and is also very excited. I think she's very glad about 2022 that she's not organizing it. So she just keeps on saying, Henry, 2022 is going to be amazing, but I'm not involved apart from I'll do a talk, or if you want me for anything, I'll do something. But so no pressure, everybody around, or everybody a part of this festival. But we've got to make that one good enough so that Zoe's happy. We've got Zoe to keep happy here, everybody. No expectations or anything, but whew, I'm nervous about that one. Achievements of Zoe Henning. Yes, you're right. Absolutely. Yeah, she said that in her book. Well, whilst I was interviewing about her book, I think that's exactly what she said. Absolutely amazing. Amazing. Is there anything else in there that we'll pull on quickly? Is it changing or keeping it, the world? Yeah, huh? Okay, wait.
Which way you're going now?
Yeah, I know. I was just trying to figure out where we're going. I don't want to miss things as well.
Just unmute yourself, people.
Yeah, that might be better. If anyone has anything to say in reflection to 2022, then please unmute and join us.
Can I please say something?
Of course, Mara.
It has to do with numbers again.
Yes, numbers.
Yes, numbers. Because we are less than 10 months away from the offline festival, I sincerely doubt we will have from now on the opportunity to offer offline tickets with installments. So if you're interested in this, make it short, because tomorrow this offer ends. It's 6 installments plus 15%. And if you change your mind, like in a reasonable amount of time, you always can get your money back. So you don't have anything to lose.
Thank you so much. You're our best supporter, best promoter.
Good plug, Mara. Well timed, that plug. Well timed. Yeah, amazing. Okay.
And if you want to share anything with the audience of the festival, just send to us, and we are happy to share it with them on our social media, or just sending them directly. Make those connections.
Exactly. So those few things. So Gabrielle going to be setting up a way of us digitally communicating, and Marco offering us the open space to be able to carry on with bits and pieces are a few of the things as well. I think I also will just put on this as well is that when it comes to volunteers and people assisting, the amount of assistance we've had over the past year and a half leading up to this event has been phenomenal. But obviously we know that even volunteering can be very difficult. It can put a lot of stress on people. And so, we want more people to help out. Leading up to 2022, it's going to be a big event. It's going to need, and that does mean in person, but it also means just between now and then. There's trust me and trust the stress, and you're looking very well considering Mara as well, Giles as well, but it's it's a lot of work, and so any time that anybody can be assisting with to be helping us out,
and special thanks to all of those who already helped us to just get to this point.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, to be getting us here was absolutely amazing.
The 100 tree climbings. You're still.
I want to see the 100 trees, Mike. Yes, climbing event. Yeah, videos. If you did not start, you have 10 months now. That is 10 each month, which is one every. It's okay. I'm probably at about 30 or 40 at the moment, but I haven't posted them all up on the website. I haven't actually been keeping it very up to date, but I am climbing trees, as you're all seeing from the ridiculous promotional postcards and me climbing a tree with a laptop. Who the hell's silly idea was that? Okay, but anyway, I'm sure you'll end up seeing more silly tree climbing bits and pieces from me leading up to the event. Okay, I felt that there was something else I wanted to be saying there about leading up to 2022, but I've now
No pressure, but you have 1 more minute. 60 more seconds. Does that help you remember? No? Okay, we can stay here for another hour waiting for you.
Well, okay, well, if that, anyway, in that, I have not enough words to thank you guys for the hard work made us so much professional and love. Yeah, I feel so empowered. Amazing. Thank you so much, Jay. Absolutely amazing. Okay, well, should we
Video links to the sessions we missed. Yes, all the videos will be uploaded, except a few for personal reasons, to the YouTube channel.
Amazing. Yeah, exactly.
To our YouTube channel, so you will be able to watch them as many times as you want to.
Yeah, that is the plan. That everything will go viral.
Just an addition to that.
Said all the right things, everybody.
Just an addition to that, that they will also be in the open space schedule, and the open space schedule will be open for at least for some time. So you can pick them easily from there, also from the comments of the workshops.
I think we'll copy the YouTube links as well there.
Yeah, we can. Yeah,
we can put the YouTube links as well. Yeah. Amazing. Yeah.
Shall we drink to that?
Okay, well, let's do this. Let's have another quick toast then, everybody, to the ending of 2021, and as Mara said, this is just the beginning as we move into 2022 to a wonderful in-person event. Lots of love to everybody.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Coffee's up, tea, coffee, water, whatever you have.
If
your dog's water is next to you, dog bowl next to you, just toast with that. That'll be fine. We'll accept it all. Lots of love, everybody.
Thank you, all of you.
Us too, of course, Kata. Amazing. God, this stuff is revolting. I'm definitely thinking that this is white spirit, watered down a little bit.
No, it has grapes. It definitely has grapes.
Are you sure?
Yes,
Has it got a grape in it? Ooh, I don't know about that. Yeah, amazing.
Can I just make one more reminder? Because I think we all wouldn't be here without Henry. He's done a huge job in putting everything together and basically organizing that this thing is happening. So yeah, lots of love.
Amazing. Thank you very much, Marco. Thank you very much.
It's all your fault, Henry. It's all your fault.
It's my fault.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to apologize. Actually, okay, I should apologize to a few. Yeah, I definitely apologize to some people. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, amazing. Thank you very much, Marco. Thank you very much. Amazing. All right, everybody. Well, see you on the flip side. We'll see you in 2022. We'll see you online and carry on the conversations, carry on the amazing work, and we'll see you on 2022.
Yeah, in person.
In person.
It's locked.
Lots of love.